Hey there guys, and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And, well, some stuff has changed. You'll notice, first off, we are in a meteor strike field. So last stream, what I did, and I did upload that to YouTube, is I introduced this awesome Twitch to Factorio API made by the virtual crew. Which is a group of guys who are really dedicated to doing that type of stuff and helping streamers out, which is awesome. And I added in a mod with that, so that basically people could influence what I had to build. You can see up here, just from last stream, this is the things I have to do. And then on top of that, they could call down meteor strikes on me, and I expected it would be pretty popular, but nowhere near as much as it was. My base was in absolute shambles. I just spent like an hour plus trying to repair stuff, get materials to rebuild stuff. It was crazy, and they got a super lucky hit and killed our freaking cargo rocket silo, so we have to rebuild that now. Luckily, I hadn't actually fed anything into it. Otherwise, that would have been really bad. But what we're going to have to do here eventually is... what we need to do is like take a deconstruction planner and then filter it for trees and rocks and try to get rid of some of these dang meteors because they're just everywhere, man. Now for some reason, so I put like a roboport or two down. I built a couple and made a few bots. I didn't have very many bots. I only have like 30 in here or something. But it looks like the nanobots won't activate if you're inside of roboport range. These poor guys don't have anywhere to put stuff. So that's a bit of a problem. I'm just going to stick that there, and they can... I mean, we do get a bunch of stuff, at least, from it, but when you deconstruct it, they have to pick up all this stuff, which is a bit of a pain. But, yeah, so this is why there's random unrepaired stuff. There was a ton more. Spent forever trying to repair all this junk. Now, they said that if I repaired off stream, I'm going to get even a harder hit next stream. But I kind of had to because I need to record an episode, you know, and I can't do that when my whole base is, like, halfway gone. Like, so much stuff was dead, power was disconnected. So what we're going to do now is rebuild our cargo silo, and then we're going to try to feed stuff into it. And also what I want to do, looks like I'm automatically picking this stuff up, which is kind of good, kind of bad. And then what we're going to do is we're going to surround the rocket silo in the frickin' meteor point defenses because I cannot afford to be losing that again. Because that was really expensive. So we're going to take our blue circuits. We'll just collect the stuff again. Not too big of a deal. I'll just grab that. Sorry, bots. And then how many of these do we need still? Like 2. Then we're just gonna need some concrete, some storage tanks, some radars, and some steel. And we will need, of course, the steel. I'll put that in smelters eventually. We will, of course, need the steel also to make the storage tanks and all that good stuff. So this is kind of what things are looking like. But we definitely need to really start transitioning to a Megabase because there was a mod up, the mod got updated, and it's now a requirement to, in order to launch yourself in the cargo rocket, you first have to launch a satellite rocket. So we have to build like a normal silo first, and I have way too much copper. I'm just gonna give this to something like these. You have to launch a normal satellite rocket first before you can launch a cargo rocket. So we kind of have to do that, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, so concrete. We actually do we have enough of this by chance? Oh, we're so close. Okay, this needs sand, which I actually automated down in this other area. I don't have any stone to make furnaces to make the stuff. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, here's some stuff that didn't get fixed. Oh, man. Okay, so these guys need stone. which I just dumped a bajillion of over in the storage chest, of course. For sand, and we'll take a little bit more. Make another furnace, get this guy fixed. Yeah, so these need sand. I did, like I said, I automated sand. Let's turn that off. I was trying to find the broken power connections. I made some sand production and stuff over here. There it is. So I think what we're gonna do actually is I'm gonna grab what's made so far. It's not very much, but it's something. And I'm gonna go. Let's go put some like output chests on this sand so that when the glass is not being produced, because I made this glass for the white science, or the low density structures for the white science, and then of course we need it for other stuff as well. So this actually works really well. I'll use wooden boxes because why not? I'm just gonna cap it a little bit here. I suppose we could just do it on all three. I mean, it's a little inefficient to have all these different chests, but not too bad. And how much does this take? 10 sand, so it's a 1-to-1 basically. So with 96, we can get 96 more concrete. Here's another unrepaired entity. Oh, I queued my repair pack away. Yep, here's some more stuff. Stupid Meteor, get out of the way. I need to clean my inventory big time. Obviously, a lot of this will go away once we rebuild the silo. Yeah, and I'm surrounding that thing with with this because I do not want to lose that again. Like, parts of my base, you know, it's kind of frustrating, inconvenient, but that silo was like my pride and joy, man. That was like my prized possession. All right, so just that. We're quite close, and then we need 1,000 steel. Okay. Also, this train up here is being a bit of a pain. I need to figure out a way to automatically fuel it. There's no good way at the moment because all my fuel stuff is kind of like nowhere near. I mean, we are making solid fuel here, so we could turn it into the other fuel and then fuel this, I suppose. That's certainly an option. In fact, maybe we should just do that. We are actually running a little low on solid fuel. How's our light oil doing? It's kind of empty. These are making solid fuel. And this is kind of going the other... Okay, so I think what we actually need to change this. We need to bring this guy up and merge before this, because so much of our solid fuel is going towards the production of that liquid rocket fuel, and the rocket fuel itself, obviously. We should actually just redirect that, is kind of what I should do here. I'll go do something with this. We have some assemblers, actually. So yeah, if we take, because we can go in here, and in one of these things, which, where is that? Anyway, one of these. And some of these, we can turn it into the compressed stuff, which gives extra acceleration and a slight amount of extra fuel value. It's not very much, but it is something. And my inventory is full of crap. Let's get rid of all this right now. Okay, so if we take this, I'm going to do a split again, just because I don't want this taking everything from here. So if we do like this, and then take a couple of the... Why do I keep losing them? Like that. Then they'll just turn like whatever type of fuel into the compressed stuff. And then we can send that up to the train. Both our trains are fueled here. Okay, this doesn't really help with this train. But there is fuel here, so we can easily just take from that. It won't be the compressed stuff, unfortunately, but we can get some over there. We could like filter splitter off some stuff and make compressed stuff over there, I suppose. Really, it's not like that urgent. So I know this is kind of a sidetrack, but we need to wait for the concrete to be made anyway. So we'll get some of this stuff made. Of course, it's always like right where there's a power pole every dang time. I'm going to... Let's see, how do we want to do this? Yeah, it works. I was going to go up and around, but I think through here is a little better. Oh, and you can walk through pipes. I love it. I'm not actually using squeak through, but it's like part of the space exploration mod. Okay, so if we take a splitter, I'm quickly running out of stuff here, so this could be a problem. And we bring him over here, underground to there. I need more belt, please. Okay, so we go like that. Get him powered. This guy is going the wrong direction. Shoot. I don't have enough for this. Oh my goodness, there's no iron. There should be iron. Oh no, we made batteries way on the other side of the base. Yeah, there's no iron. Okay. Well, there's just not enough for that anyway. Okay, well, that'll be fine. Come back up here and get that. I'll just throw some extra in there. That can give him a couple more trips. Okay, so that's getting fueled. This thing is sending fuel down there, which is awesome. So I set up like a pump thing to crack the petroleum, and to turn the petroleum into solid fuel if it gets like above a certain point in the tanks, which seems to be working pretty well. We also have a few miners to replace here. I'm one short, it looks like, but it's better than having 4 missing. Let's grab any sand. 14, total of 14 that's made, but that should be enough to get us our concrete. Okay, so now we just need pipes, which we can grab from a chest, and then the rest of the steel. So I'm gonna grab some stuff from this because this is a very good belt to grab stuff from. We need 100 pipe. Even with all my work, there's still random stuff that's not repaired. And then we just need the steel. So let's go over here. We can just grab this from the furnaces. So I'm going to temporarily put a box here. Hopefully not forget it. I don't know like why I have random plastic and stuff. Just walk into your belts. That's what does it. And that should do it. Sweet. Okay, now I can pick this back up. And this copper wire is a bit annoying. I don't know why he's here. Just throw that then there. Alright, let's get that repaired. Dude, I went through so many freaking nanobots repairing this thing and repair packs. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I do like where we had this originally. We are going to still put it here. But we're going to build a bajillion of these things. So I'm going to build 2 of those. We also need the ammo, which isn't too expensive. We should actually probably automate it. Because, I mean, it takes an ammo per meteor that it shoots down. So if we put him here, fantastic. Right. Okay, so yeah, let's actually get this. So it needs steel and coal. I'm sure we have those 2. Here's another unrepaired thing. I'll leave it for now. Picking up all these meteors. Okay, so steel and coal. Here's some coal. Okay, so coal actually doesn't go past this point, which is a little interesting. Yeah, we actually don't have coal past that point at all. Okay. Well, there is steel here-ish. And there is coal. Okay, I'm doing it. We're doing it, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like that. Something like that. Take him. And we're going to... I was going to filter splitter, but that can cause issues because then it wouldn't allow the engines the other way. You can do multiple splitters to kind of fix that, but this is such a short belt, I don't mind just having the motors. I know I said engines. I'm always going to say engines. I don't mind having the motors just here too. They just won't grab them. No big deal. So this is making these guys. So he's going to grab steel. He's going to grab coal. He's going to do that. I thought that would be in power range of something. And you're just going to output right here. I don't know what they stack in. Probably like 10s, maybe 1s? Hopefully not 1s. Oh, I mean, I'll leave the box uncapped if it only stacks in 1s, but we'll come back in a minute and see what it's at. Yeah, I have to clear some of these meteors. Research-wise, we did a few things. Ooh, I did want combat robotics. Recently, in the Friday Facts, they said they buffed the combat robots. It's not a change that's out yet, unfortunately. So hopefully it will be out at some point soon. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take this. Let's just do that. So this range is like pretty huge. So it will shoot stuff down within this range, but again, remember it's only like one shot per, and even then it's only 50% accuracy, and takes time to recharge. So it's you know, mostly I'm trying to protect this dang silo, and these do take a fairly significant amount of power actually. So I can't go too crazy with these yet. Unfortunately, looks like there's water in it. Okay, so let's go see what these things stack to and grab whatever's there. Load those things up. Okay, well they stack it. I'm guessing they stack in 10s or 50s probably. Would be my guess. Okay, so luckily these meteors don't like obstruct things being built there, which is really nice. That would have been a huge pain. I'm gonna dump 3 in there, 3 in there. And then there we go. So what we can actually do at this point is let's start feeding some stuff in. So we have liquid rocket fuel here. We have 30K built up, which is pretty decent. That's almost half of what we need. You do need it, of course, for the white science pack as well, which the only thing we're missing for that is low density structures. And I think that's what I'm going to attempt to build on my stream tomorrow. Because the low densities are a little bit different. They take... they're over here. They take glass. The copper cost has been reduced by half, though. It's 10 instead of 20. And then it takes some steel and plastic. So we'll have to rat all that stuff down, but it's still pretty good in this. Come again? Oh. I never hooked that up. Wow, I'm dumb. Oh, and I think I realized I needed like 2 of these. Okay. So this will start cranking that out. So this guy's gonna come down somewhere. He has to, I think the only hookups are in the front here, if I remember. Now, are those, okay, so this is like a constant draw on these. So I definitely need to be aware when I'm adding a bunch of them. Okay, yeah, so this comes in here. We could like bring this up like this. And man, it better not get destroyed again once I'm feeding all this stuff into it. That didn't really need to be there anyway. I don't know why I had that extra belt. Whoops. Pipes. These undergrounds, you always need more than you think. Okay, combat robotics is I know there's combat robot damage. Is that? Well, that's 3. Where's the I mean, rocketry wouldn't be bad. I'm wondering where the damage... I know they group damages together. What would it be under? Like, I don't know what kind of damage. Shooting speed. Energy. Tesla damage. So this would probably affect, like, the destroyer, maybe, and the distractor. The defenders use ammo, so they would just be affected by these, I believe. Yeah, I don't see like any other damage stuff. So I think that's kind of how those would work. We do have a decent amount of bullet damage actually, so we likely can actually do some damage. I'm actually quite interested. I do want to wait until that update comes. Well, basically what they changed, according to the Friday Facts, is they made it so you can get them before oil stuff, because they need flying robot frames currently, which of course take batteries. So they made them not take that. We could like test some of these out really quick. Because the next thing to do for base work is we need to work on low density structures. That thing is getting fed, which... yeah, it is. Which is good. I do want to get space science. I don't know that there's many researches we can do. There is some we can do that's space science and not high-tech science. There's like the space assemblers, more inserter capacity, this type of stuff. Ooh, we can actually get robot worker speed 3. Yes, please. Same with this. There's actually quite a lot we can do. I did make myself a modular armor. I haven't made anything to go in it yet because I was busy fighting for my base to stay alive. But I'm coming over here because we do have a couple robot frames. I was just transferring stuff over by hand for now to make these. But this should be more than enough to play around. Oh, geez. Okay, let's not do that. I know you guys don't really like seeing combat, and I purposely don't do combat for many episodes because it kind of gets boring. Again, they also buffed the damage. They buffed the damage from 5 to 8. Again, this change is not in place currently, but I'm interested to test these like now. Wait, I just picked up the ammo. I don't understand. Oh, it's going... I'm so dumb. It's going there instead. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. Yeah, it's going... going into my inventory. Duh. Yeah, so I want to see what they're like before that change. And then they also buffed the tank, and I'm lagging super bad. Hopefully I can drive. I can barely drive anyway, so this could be a problem. Hopefully I don't take out anything too important. So we have some bugs somewhere. Most of them are actually down there, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a... Whew. Yeah, this is kind of laggy to be driving in. Smack. They also buffed the tank a little bit, which is kind of nice. Okay, yeah, so the nanobots are working now. It seems as if the nanobots are, don't work when you're in robot range. Okay, these rocks are really... which, I mean, kind of makes sense, I suppose, right? So we're just going to drive around the lake. That's better than me trying to make it through the whole base. There's no way I would make it through the base. I managed to literally just hit everything. Yep. These rocks are a pain, because like some of them you can drive through, and then some of them you can't. And it's kind of hard to tell until you hit them. Okay, so there's a base over here. I might die. I should probably be like a little more cautious. We have a few turrets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift 2 to bring this up. And I'm going to deploy these dudes. So we have 7 of these. They're not that big of a follow robot count. I don't know what it is. Pretty high. Well, that's 7, so... I mean, even before the buff, these dudes are pretty good. It's the medium guys that are the problem. Oh no, that's the wrong ammo. I do not want... Oh, these poor bots! Run! Okay, maybe we should put like a couple turrets down so we don't completely die. Oh, we have big biters? Oh, this was a very big mistake. Okay, yep. No. No, 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 no. Run for your life. Get in. Go, bots! Dude, I didn't realize we have big biters already. Okay, we need, then we need to upgrade to these distractors and destroyers because we need a laser or electric damage. The physical damage resistance on big biters is just too much for us to handle. There was another thing I wanted to research. Follow robot count 2. Let's get another one of those. Because follow robots can be pretty good until like late game. Like I've never found, even with lots of upgrades, I've never found them to do much damage to like the behemoths. But those are like super late game. Oof, can't believe I wove through that. Yeah, so we have a ton of parts to build and a ton of research to do. We need to go to Megabase ASAP, and I think to close out this episode, we need to finish this belt thing because I definitely would forget. I didn't actually grab belt, but I can at least make a little bit of it. Just bring it around here, make sure this end gets fueled. He's not making very many trips, luckily. We were very fortunate to find an oil patch that was pretty decent to start out with. Okay, so there's that. There's that. He's fueling. Okay, sweet. And then the copper one I can do off camera, just pull some fuel from the line for smelters and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, the labs are cranking away pretty good. Let's actually check. Oh, yeah, here's some more dead stuff I didn't fix yet. There was so much to do. Can I make a miner too, maybe? Gotta make the engines, but it's really bugging me that we're missing a miner here. Come on. Okay, sweet. Alright. So this thing should have some fuel. I may need to throw a pump by the tanks or something. No, he's good, man. 41 out of 62. We are making some really good progress. And then once that's filled up, any excess I'll be sending to the white science production, which we should certainly have by next episode. The yellow science is still kind of a pain. I don't think we actually need it before we go into space, because we already unlocked the rocket silo. We can make it. It's actually not that expensive. It's cheaper than this one, I think. And then building a normal rocket, of course, though, we need all the rocket parts. So there's still a little bit of work to do, but we're definitely getting closer. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are still enjoying. Seems like you are. It's just, it's a lot. It's a big task, man. It's a lot to do, but I'm enjoying every step of the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, and leave any thoughts and stuff below. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.